pleased Almighty God to call our brother from this life to himself. Accordingly, we commit his body to the earth whence it came, since Christ, the first fruits of the dead, has risen again and will refashion our frail bodies in the pattern of his glorious risen body. We commend our brother to the Lord. May he embrace him in his peace and bring his body to life again on the last day. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh, Monsieur Lamotte, let me take your coat.
Thank you, Clotilde.
Thank you, Monsieur.
I'm glad it was a nice day to bid farewell to my old friend.
Grandpapa used to love sitting in the sunshine.
Christy, I've prepared some refreshments. Shall I bring them in here?
Not for me just yet. How about you, Morty?
A cafe cognac would be very acceptable. But don't worry, Clotilde, I will help myself.
Yeah.
One of your own.
I don't know. I know so little about the wine and everything. How will I ever manage?
Oh, you'll learn, Christy. After all, it's in your blood. And you won't be entirely on your own.
No. There is Gaston. He managed everything while Grandpapa was ill. I suppose things will carry on much the same.
No, not quite. Now, I think you better sit down, Christy. And here is a copy of your grandfather's will, and I'll explain it to you. There we are.
Is it so complicated?
No. He left the Dordays, their home in the village, and various small bequests to Clotilde and the servants. But the main property, the vineyard and this house...
Come to me. He always told me that.
Yes, but you know, when he became ill, he was very worried. I mean, you're so young and inexperienced. And he made other arrangements.
Are you saying I don't get the estate?
You get it, you get it. But not alone. Gilles, your grandfather, has left it equally between you and his stepson, Neil Patton.
Neil? But he's no relation, not a blood relation. I haven't seen him for years.
Gilles was very fond of him, you know. Neil did stay here until he was 18, while your father was wandering around the world.
Papa was an artiste.
Yes, of course, and a good one. But Gilles was hurt that he showed so little interest in the vineyards. He came to look upon Neil as his real son. He taught him a lot about wine.
Then why did he go back to the States?
Because his own father's family wanted him to go to college there. But he always kept in touch, and he came over several times on visits.
I don't remember.
Or maybe you're away at school.
The last I saw him was when I was about 5. Grandpapa must have been mad to do this. It'll never work. Could I contest the will?
There was nothing wrong with your grandfather's mind, Christy. Why don't you wait until Neil arrives and you can talk it over with him then? I've sent him a cable.
Maybe I could buy him out.
You don't understand, my dear. You can't take any decisions about the estate until you're 25. Read that document carefully. Neil is in control. He is your guardian.
I don't believe it. How could Grandpapa do this to me? To be left in the charge of a total stranger? Well, we'll see about that. And you, Morty, you were his lawyer.
But Christy...
Don't Christy me. It is unspeakable. So glad you're here.
Christy, you poor little sweetheart. I wanted to comfort you all the way through the funeral. You look so alone, so miserable. Hush now. Don't be upset like this. Your grandfather, he was an old man. He had a good life. Think how we suffered these last 2 years, Christy. He is in peace now.
I'm not upset about Grandpapa. It's what he's done in his will. It's terrible. He's left me in the charge of a guardian until I'm 25.
Oh, but that's not so bad. I thought you meant he cut you out altogether.
Not just as well. Now I've got to share it with this American Neil Breton.
I remember Neil.
Well, I don't. Not really. He's a perfect stranger, no relation at all.
But why would the old man do that?
God knows. 25. It's forever.
The time will fly. You'll be 18 in a few months. Anyway, Neil may not want to stay here. He's probably got a job in the States.
That's true. Then he'll leave us alone to go our own way.
See? There's always a bright side. How about a little kiss?
Well, don't ever go away, will you? You always make me feel good.
I won't leave you, sweetheart, I promise. Now come, let's get back to these tables. Your cocoa is feeling rather neglected.
That's true.
Only because I let you. let's fight, shall we? You know, I always let you win.
I wish you wouldn't sometimes. I'd like to do it on my own.
You can do anything you want in the world, if you put your mind to it.
Look at that, Alain. Isn't it lovely? Mr. Neil Peton, better watch out if he thinks he's going to take that away from me.
Good afternoon. I'm Neil Patton. Is Christiane around?
Mademoiselle is not here, monsieur.
Well, I am expected.
Oh, Monsieur Neil.
Clotilde.
Oh, how good it is to see you. Lisette, take Monsieur's bags upstairs, you silly girl. Oh, it is
look
good.
wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Come in. Come along in. I'm looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, it's good to see you again. Well, nothing changes, I see.
Oh, no, thanks the good Lord. That naughty Christie has gone riding. She said she would see you in the study for drinks before dinner. I'm sorry she's not here to welcome you.
Oh, that's okay, Clotilde. It'll give me a chance to look around on my own, refresh my memory.
Well, what do you know? You must be Christie.
There's no one else of that name around here. How do you do?
It's amazing. Last time I saw you, you were about so high with pigtails.
Really? And I seem to remember you all skinny with pimples.
Okay, truce. Can I get you a drink?
Thank you. Some white wine. I see you've helped yourself.
I hope you don't mind. I assume it's joint property. Here's to you. And to meeting again. I had a quick look round when I arrived, but maybe tomorrow you could show me the whole estate.
I'm sure Gaston would be happy to take you. The estate manager, you remember?
Oh, sure. But it'd be better if you came. After all, it is our business.
I leave it all to Gaston. He's run the place for years. Grandpapa relied on him totally.
That can be a dangerous habit.
Dinner is ready, mademoiselle.
Thank you, Lisette. We'll be there in a moment. We'd better not be too long. Cook gets temperamental if she's kept waiting.
You live in some style. How many servants do you have?
Well, there's Marie. That's Gaston's wife. She doesn't live in. Cook and Lisette, they do. And then there's Jeanne, who comes from the village every day. And Clotilde, of course.
Quite a household. And all for one little girl.
We like to do things properly in France. I suppose it's different in the States. You don't have any tradition to keep up.
I guess not. After you, mademoiselle.
If I remember right, these are the Sauvignon grapes.
Correct. You have a good memory, Monsieur Neil.
I had an expert teacher. Papa Gilles used to drill it into me. South-facing slope to get most of the sun.
But we had too much rain early on this year. Won't be much of a harvest.
No disease, I hope.
Not so far.
But you're keeping a close watch.
Of course he is. Gaston knows what he is doing.
What's going on here?
We let it lie fallow for the last 2 years.
That's a waste.
Monsieur D'Ablay wanted to plant a new strain, but he never got around to developing it.
Neil, you don't really need me anymore. Gaston can answer all your questions. See you later.
Nice to be young, eh?
Who's the boy?
My son Alain. He looks after the horses for Mademoiselle Christie.
Ah, yes. How many horses has she got?
15 at the last count. She intends to start a stud farm here. Alain encourages her. Mad about horses, both of them.
So that's why there are fields around the chateau where there used to be vines.
Oh, dug up. Well, the old man, he let her do what she wanted.
So this is where you are. I was looking for you.
I'm trying to make some kind of sense out of this. Who's been keeping the books lately?
I don't know. Grandpapa always used to do them by himself. And Monsieur Valade came twice a year to audit them. I suppose Gaston's been doing them. I haven't really thought.
You don't think about much, do you?
If you're going to be rude.
I'm simply stating facts. These books are a mess. It'll take a lifetime to sort them out. You should have kept an eye on things.
What do I know about books? I don't suppose Gaston's had much experience at bookkeeping, but I'm sure he's doing his best. And Monsieur Valade will soon put it right.
No, it's our business. It's up to us to do it.
Count me out. I hate maths.
Now, see here, my girl.
I'm not your girl. And you see here. Everything was nice and peaceful until you arrived.
Well, I didn't ask to come here. As a matter of fact, it's a damn nuisance. I just started a real estate business in Florida. Now I've had to leave my partners in charge in order to come to France.
Well, you can go right back to them as soon as you like.
Don't think I wouldn't get on the next plane. But Papa Gilles left me in charge, and I owe it to him to straighten things out, whether you like it or not.
And just how long is that going to take?
I've no idea. It's difficult enough without having to fight you every step of the way. Now be a good girl and make us a drink.
You're alone.
What does it look like?
Mind your lip, boy. Where's Christine?
Gone riding?
You should have gone with her.
I had work to do.
You must take every chance, eh?
Don't pressure me, Papa. I know what I'm doing.
You proposed, eh?
She's very young. I do not want to frighten her.
She wants you. I can see it in her eyes. She's very attractive, isn't she? What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm just taking it nice and easy. Why this sudden rush?
It's O'Neill. Arriving out of the blue like this. It means trouble. Not my word.
Not with her. She hates him.
Maybe. Let's make sure of our position as soon as possible. Remember that, Alain. Huh? Huh?
Okay, Papa.
Aren't you coming to Bordeaux with me?
Is it really necessary?
Well, no. I thought you'd be interested. I'm going to see old Lamotte, and I'm going to the bank.
I'm sure you can manage perfectly well on your own. You can tell me about it when you get back.
Okay. If that's the way you want it.
Such a goddamn mess.
I'm afraid it's even worse than I thought.
You reckon the old man knew?
I'm pretty sure he didn't. He was virtually bedridden over the last year. And unless someone especially brought things to his notice...
Yeah, which they wouldn't.
No. What will you do?
There isn't much choice. From what you tell me, if we sold up, the money wouldn't cover the debts and the mortgage. I guess we'll just have to make a go of things.
And your own business?
That'll have to remain on the back burner for the time being.
I can't tell you how pleased I am to hear that. My old friend Gilles would turn in his grave at the thought of Cascade having to go out of the family.
Well, don't hold your breath. It'll take a near miracle to save the place.
Alain, tell your father I want to talk to him, please.
I don't know where he is.
We'll find him and make it fast, huh?
Four weeks' notice?
Yes, but you can take the money and get the hell out now, if you like.
I don't understand, monsieur.
On the contrary, I think you understand very well. It's quite simple, Gaston. We can't afford you.
What will you do? How will you manage? Forgive me, monsieur, you know very little about the vineyard.
I know quite enough to see what's been going on around here.
I don't like what you're suggesting, monsieur.
Tough. I've been taking a good look at the books. I don't like what I saw there.
Perhaps we could come to some sort of arrangement. I could try to work to your way of things.
No, I have made other plans. I've been recommended a new estate manager, a very experienced man. He arrives at the end of the week.
I hope you won't regret that, monsieur.
I hope so, too.
But I think it's best to make a clean break.
So the notice will also apply to Madame Daudet and your son.
So this is the thanks we get for devoting our lives to Cascade? Monsieur D'Ablay would not have allowed this to happen.
Oh, you're damn right he wouldn't. If he'd been a fit man, he would have had you out of here long ago.
Where will I get another job at my time of life?
I'm sure you've made enough out of this place to see you through. Besides, you own your house now, thanks to Monsieur D'Arblay.
Break my wife's heart.
You'll find a way to console her. Now, would you like a check or cash? I did go to the bank today.
I'll take the cash. You'll regret this, monsieur. You're a foreigner here. You don't know how we Frenchmen feel about things.
Yeah?
I want to speak to you.
Okay. Yeah, this place is a mess. All these hoses.
Finished?
I haven't even started yet. But it can wait. What can I do for you?
How dare you fire the Daudets? And without even a word to me. You've no right to come here and turn things upside down. They've been at Cascade for years and years, ever since I can remember.
They must have thought they were onto a pretty good thing.
I won't listen to you. It's despicable to say things like that after all they've done. You will reinstate them at once. Did you hear me? And what are you going to do about it?
Nothing.
I won't stand for it. I have equal rights with you whether you like it or not.
Look, just shut up, will you? You always were a spoiled brat, but I'd hoped you'd grown up by now. It's time you learned the facts of life, Christy. Grandpapa's trusted servants have been robbing him blind for years.
I don't believe it.
Well, it's true. You could have heard it for yourself if you'd come to the bank with me yesterday. This whole place is in the most god-awful financial mess, and the only hope of pulling things together is with rigid economies.
What do you mean by that?
I've had to let Cook and Lisette go, too.
Who is going to do the cooking and the cleaning?
Well, looks like it's got to be you.
I can't.
Life's going to be pretty uncomfortable then.
I hate you. I suppose you're getting rid of Clotilde too.
No, I wouldn't deprive you of Clotilde, even if you are a bit big to have a nanny.
Oh, thank you very much. You know very well Clotilde is too old to do any rough work, and she certainly can't cook.
Well, didn't they teach you anything at that expensive finishing school? I'm sure you can cope.
And just where do you fit into this scheme of things?
I'll have my hands full running the vineyard. Oh, come on, Christy. It doesn't have to be too bad if we work together.
I would rather work with a boa constrictor. I hate him. Bastard. He's doing it on purpose. I'm sure of that. Just to spite me.
Do you think he's trying to make you sell up?
I don't know, it might be that. He said, oh, I don't believe him. There's been a terrible mistake.
What, Sherry?
He said we were in a financial mess. But it can't be true. Your father would have known.
I think Neil is just trying to frighten you.
Well, he won't succeed. I'll never agree to sell, just so that he can go back to his rotten old business in Florida. I don't know how I'll manage without you, though.
Don't worry about that, sweetheart. I live close enough and I'm paid till the end of the month. I can help you with the horses.
Will you?
Oh, you're an angel.
It will give you time to find another groom.
I don't want anyone else. I only want you. Alain, what are you going to do?
Well, I haven't had time to think yet. I might try for a job in the racing stable. I would like that.
I shall miss you.
Eh, I haven't gone yet, and maybe you could come with me. How would you like that?
Oh, yes. Alain, I do love you.
Hey, I'm all smelly. Let's get these horses fed, then I'll take a shower, then you can thank me properly.
I've been showing the new man around, Jean-Claude. I think he's going to work out fine. Something's burning.
No. Now what are we going to do?
I think they'd have been a bit overdone anyway.
It's not funny. I'm not used to cooking. What are we going to eat now?
Plenty of eggs. How about an omelet?
I don't know how to make an omelet.
Well, watch this. You can do it next time. There, you beat those while I grate some cheese. Right, tonight we'll do diseases of the vine.
Neil, there's a program I want to watch on television.
Plenty of time for television later. If we're gonna be partners, my girl, I want to make sure you know what you're doing.
I don't see it matters, since you know so much yourself.
I won't always be here. When I go to Florida, you'll be on your own.
Happy day.
But I'm not leaving until I'm sure you can manage. So, fungus diseases, which is the worst?
Black spot, brought on by mildew through too much rain in the ripening stages.
There, that ought to see us through for a while. I got some stuff for the freezer, and there's a present for you back.
Cooking for beginners or fools?
Christian.
Come on in. It's beautiful.
So are you. little darling. Love.
Ola, you do really love me.
So much. I want you for my own. Always. You know what I mean? You quite sure?
I love you too. I want to be yours always.
Come on then.
Oh, no. Here, Christiane, put this on and get inside. A bit of fun. Now move it.
You're so stuffy.
Are you going or do I have to carry you? Oh, Christy, wait. Hold on. I know about Lisette and the other girls in the village. But there'll be no messing around with Christy. Not as long as I'm her guardian.
And what are you going to do about it?
This. Maybe that'll cool you off a bit. You're still here?
I promised Christy I would help. She could never manage alone.
Well, she's got to learn.
Just until you find another groom, then.
There isn't going to be another groom. There isn't any money to pay you or anyone else.
What about the inheritance when Christy comes of age?
I hope you're not hanging around here in the hopes of catching a rich heiress.
It is not like that. I'm very fond of Christy.
Oh, I see. Well, if you plan to get married, you'll have to support her. I suppose you know by now she's got expensive tastes.
I'm getting a job in a racing stable in England. As soon as I can afford it.
Well, if it's just a matter of the fare, maybe I could help out.
Just a temporary loan, of course. You are too kind.
Cheap at the price if it gets you away from here.
I shall miss you, my beauties. And you'll miss me too. I'm sure of that.
How could they help it?
They didn't have to be sold. You're doing it deliberately to hurt me.
Don't be stupid, brat. I told you, we can't afford a groom, and horses don't just pay for themselves.
In time they would. Once I can build up a stud farm.
Time is something we haven't got, Christy. Besides, we can turn these paddocks over to vines.
That's all you think of, isn't it? The wretched vineyard! What am I going to do? I've never been so miserable in my life.
I'll write as soon as I get to England. And then maybe in a few months, you can come over.
A few months!
It will soon pass. You'll be kept busy.
You can bet on that. I don't get a moment's peace. Why did Grandpapa have to let him come here just to ruin our lives? Now he's making me sell all my horses.
But you couldn't possibly look after them by yourself. Be sensible. Anyway, he's letting you keep Coco and Charlie, man.
He had to. They're my horses. They've nothing to do with the estate. I hate him.
Don't let's spoil things by talking about him.
Alone, take me with you.
How can I?
I've just had an idea. I'm sure it will work. Goodbye, baby.
To burst in on you without any warning.
It's quite all right, my dear. My secretary said it was an emergency, but you know, you can call on me anytime if you're in trouble.
Well, I am. I need some money.
Money? But Neil didn't mention any problem when I spoke to him last week.
It's nothing to do with Neil or Cascade. It's for me. Can you lend it to me, Moti?
What is it you want? A little extra to buy some new clothes, perhaps?
10,000 francs.
10,000 francs?
Well, I need the fare to go to England, and I've got to have somewhere to stay while I'm looking for a job.
Christy, what is all this? Going to England, getting a job?
I'm not staying at Cascade any longer. It's impossible. He does everything he can to make me miserable. So I'm going with the land to England. Oh, please don't worry, Moti. We're getting married as soon as we have the money.
That isn't what worries me.
No? But you will give me the money. You can make an advance on my inheritance. You can charge me interest. Do whatever is right.
Christy, you don't understand. You have no inheritance.
No inheritance? But Cascade, the vineyards.
All heavily in debt and mortgaged. The place was badly mismanaged over the last few years.
Are you trying to say that Neil was right about Gaston today?
I'm afraid so. We even discussed the possibility of selling everything.
Oh, no.
But the price it would fetch would barely be enough to cover the debts, and then you would be left with nothing. Not even a home anymore.
But Neil, he would have been all right. He could have gone back to Florida.
Exactly. But he felt he couldn't do that. So he decided to stay and work things out. It will be very tough for him. But I know he will succeed because he's a bright young man and very determined. Christy, better you go home. Look at it as working together for Cascade.
I suppose I'll have to. Thank you, Marty.
It will be all right. You'll see. Come on.
Anything else, Christy?
So there really is no money at all? I didn't believe Neil when he said that.
He has died. And then, what are we going to do?
Would Monsieur Lamotte say? Go back to Cascade?
We can't do that. Not now.
I can't take you with me. How could we afford it?
We'd manage. I could get a job.
Don't be silly. I have to go.
Alain, please don't go.
Christy, I have a plane to catch. You'll be all right. Just go home like a good girl. I'll write as soon as I get settled.
I'm sorry, I don't parler français too.
It's okay, I can speak English. I want to go to Puylevac.
I don't know it, but I'm going through Cohort. Is that any good?
Oh, yes.
Pop in.
It's Christy. She's gone.
What?
I found this in her room. I didn't know what to do. I thought first of all she was sleeping late, and then I thought she had gone out with you early. I mean, didn't know what to do.
Okay. It says she's gone to Monsieur Lamotte to get money to go to England? Well, did you phone him?
Well, no, I didn't like to do that without your say-so.
Oh, well, I do say so, and right away.
Neil? I was on my way out. You just caught me, yes. Pardon? Christiane? Oh, she was here earlier.
Yeah, but what happened? Did you give her the money to go to England?
No, of course not. No, I advised her to go straight home and make the best of things. She wasn't very pleased, but I don't think the poor child really understood the situation. No, then I explained to her just how much you were doing.
Oh, that's gonna make her love me. Look, what time was all this? Well, if she left straight away, she should have been here by now. No, I don't think she would have gone to England. She wouldn't have had the money. Yeah, okay, look, I'm going down to the station. Yeah, maybe someone down there will have seen her. I don't know. It's something.
Look, maybe she met a friend and got talking. You know what young girls are like. Yes, I suppose you're right. Well, please let me know. And Neil, be kind to her.
I'm going to the station. You listen out for the phone, Clotilde. If she gets stranded, she'll call.
Yeah, I've learnt to like the taste of wine since I've been doing this French run. Always just drink beer.
How often do you do the drive to Bordeaux?
Once a week, regular. More cheese. Oh well. Wife's not, what not, as my old mum used to say to me.
It's very kind of you to share it with me.
Pleasure, darling. Leastwise it will be. You look a nice, well-brought-up girl. Who knows how to say thank you nicely. This is where you pay for your rights, lady. Don't try and fight it. You've got no chance. You knew what you were in for when you went to that lift. No, you don't. Don't waste your breath. Nobody's gonna hear you.
And I need to get Winner back.
Get into the bag.
I know I was stupid for hitchhiking.
Hide yourself in the straw, eh?
He may come back for me. He's very violent.
I don't think he'd choose to show himself. Just hide yourself.
Monsieur Neil? Monsieur Neil?
Oh, Clotilde, I'm sorry. I must have dropped off.
Well, I made some fresh coffee.
Good.
And I can scramble you some eggs, or would you rather have a shower first to freshen up?
No, I couldn't eat a thing.
Oh, but you must eat. You have to keep your strength up. You had nothing last night.
I guess you're right. If only I could think what to do, where to look. Does Christy have any friends she might have gone to?
I don't know of any. I used to say to her grandpapa, God rest his soul, that it was wrong to keep her shut up here with no young company.
Well, she seemed happy enough till I came on the scene.
Oh, you mustn't blame yourself. Monsieur D'Arblay spoiled her, I'm afraid. She always had her own way. So when you came along and wouldn't let her, she didn't like it.
Well, maybe I was too hard on her.
Oh, she'll come right, you'll see. It's like when she was a little girl, you remember? When she had been naughty and had to be punished, she would run away and hide. And nobody knew where she was, and everybody was worried stiff. But she would always turn up again, safe and sound. And that's how it'll be this time. You'll see.
You're right, Clotilde. You're absolutely right. God bless you.
Christy, there you are.
How did you know where to find me?
You always used to come here when you were naughty. Don't you remember I found you once and put you across my knee? I ought to do it again for all the worry you've caused us.
Jesus. Who did this to you? Don't talk now, come on. First thing to do is get you to bed, and you can tell me all about it when you've had some sleep.
I didn't mean to get...
Oh, poor baby, hey. You've really been through it, haven't you? Oh, come on, we'll get you home. Come on, hang on a minute. Hang on.
I've never danced like this before.
It was the old-fashioned way.
You know, old as I seem to you, Brad, I go to discos too.
You're not old. Not as old as you seemed at first.
When I was playing the schoolmaster.
But you were right. You nearly should have told me.
Hey, forget it. We promised we'd never talk about it again.
The end of your day, forever. I'm gonna be there for you. Just reach out your hand, and your dreams will come true. Forever, until the end of time. If you will be mine, then I'll be yours forever.
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Hi, is Mr. Neil Patton around?
Yes, he's in the garden.
Well, could you go and get him and let him know that his fiancée has arrived?
Oh, I don't think he was expecting anybody.
I know. I decided to surprise him. Oh, take care of the cab.
Neil?
Hi, honey.
Joe Beth.
God, I've missed you. It's been ages. Haven't you missed me?
Well, of course I have. Say hello to Christiane.
So you're Neil's little ward. You're not exactly what I expected.
No? How do you do?
Monsieur Neil! Monsieur Neil! A moment, please! This imbecile is asking for money, a fortune. If I were you, I would not pay him.
Oh, silly old goat. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Monsieur will understand. It's a very long way from the airport.
You better come with me. Leave those.
You'd better get the blue room ready, Clotilde.
Yes, Christy.
Don't bother with a guest room. You can just put my things in with Neil's. Isn't she a bit old to be a maid?
She's my old nurse. We don't have a maid. Let's get your things upstairs, then.
Why didn't you let me know you were coming? Taking that cab from Bordeaux nearly ruined me.
Honey, you sound as if you grudge the money. You are glad to see me, aren't you?
You know I am.
And if the mountain doesn't come to Mohammed. I mean, do you realize how long you've been away? 3 months.
I didn't realize. There's been so much to do.
Well, I can imagine. This place really looks run down. It's not how I visualized a chateau, I must say.
Well, the old man, my stepfather, was very ill the last few years of his life, and Christy was too young to keep control of things.
She seems to know what she's doing.
Now, yes, she does. She's a fast learner.
Well, you can't go on nursemaiding her, Neil. If she can't cope, I think it's best that we just sell this place.
Oh, no.
Look, I think we ought to go and help in the kitchen.
Kitchen?
It isn't fair to leave everything to Christiane.
But Neil, my nails!
All that area is given over to the red grapes. And if you look that way, you can...
Seems like a lot of land.
Yeah, it is. And it takes a lot of looking after.
I can see that. But you've got your own business in Florida, and that needs your attention, too.
Dick and Harvey aren't complaining, are they?
No, not yet. But how long are they going to be happy to do all the work and pay out a third to an absentee partner?
Yeah, I guess it isn't fair, but what can I do? I can't leave here yet. Problems?
No. It's just my arithmetic. I added up the column wrong.
Christiane, couldn't you do the accounts in the other room?
Yes. Of course.
Joe Beth,
Oh, honey, don't be embarrassed. I'm sure Christy understands. We'd like to be alone, especially after all this time apart.
Did you have to do that?
Do what, honey? Christy's a big girl.
You don't have to show your dislike quite so obviously.
Oh, please, I don't dislike her. I mean, she's a cute kid, but really, she's got to learn how to get along without you. And the sooner, the better.
What's the matter, Christy?
I don't want to talk about it. I'd rather be alone.
Okay, Greta Garbo. Look, I think I can guess anyway. It was hurtful of Joe Beth to talk to you like
Nothing
that.
to do with Joe Beth. At least not the way you think. Sometimes I wish I was dead.
Hey, come on. Can't be as bad as all that.
We were so happy together. I tried to learn everything, just like you said.
You're doing great.
But then Joe Beth arrived. And it made me realize she has first call on you.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Don't apologize. You told me you had to postpone your marriage so that you could be here.
I don't know about that. It wasn't exactly fixed.
And you'll go back to Florida? And I'll be left all alone here. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I won't go until I'm sure everything's running smoothly. And besides, you'll have Jean-Claude here.
But you won't be here. Neil, you've been so good to me. It's funny. I used to hate you. What are you doing?
Neil, honey, when do you think we can go home?
I don't know.
Certainly not until after the harvest.
Oh, and when's that, for heaven's sake?
3-4 weeks.
But Neil, I've already been here that long.
Well, you don't need to stay. Leave right away if you're bored.
Oh, honey, it's not that. I don't want to be apart from you. I want to be with you.
Well, then you'll have to wait, too.
Oh, honey, it's not myself I'm worrying about. I'm thinking about the business in Florida. You're risking all of that for a broken-down old vineyard.
It's not a broken-down old vineyard. Matter of fact, it's picking up nicely.
Well, surely the money isn't as good as real estate.
Not at the moment, perhaps. Who knows about the future? But that's not the point. There's something about the life here that gets to you.
Well, not me, it doesn't. I can't wait to get back to civilization and decent plumbing.
We'll get that here in time.
We? You're not including yourself in this enterprise, are you?
Well, sure. It's half mine. And if I sold my interest in the business in Florida, I could make a lot of improvements.
You're not serious, are you?
I'm thinking about it. It would mean living here permanently, of course.
Well, we can't possibly take such an important decision without a lot of thought. So why don't we discuss it in the morning? While we discuss more important things tonight. Neil, do you know that I've been here for nearly a month, and I have seen nothing of this country outside of this vineyard? So how about taking me for a ride today?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, honey, please say yes. I'm sure Christy can manage one day on her own.
Of course.
See there? And we can take a picnic. Oh, I bet there are some wonderful places around here for that. Oh, honey, it'll be such fun.
If you're sure, you might just check with Jean-Claude. He's putting in the new cuttings today.
I remember.
Oh, honey, leave her alone. She's very efficient. Now, if you'll excuse me while I go and change. Oh, and Christy, would you be an angel and just pop a few eats into a basket for us? Oh, and some of that gorgeous wine of yours. Neil! Come kiss me! That was so good. Maybe you're right. I think there is something to this life after all.
You reckon you could live with the plumbing?
Well, like you said, we can make some improvements. I guess that old chateau can turn out to be some kind of showplace.
Sure. After we get the vineyards profitable.
I can only see one problem. Where's Christiane gonna live?
Cascades, of course. It's her home.
I can't share it, Neil. It just wouldn't work.
We can't just turn her out.
Well, I guess it is just a temporary problem. Hopefully she'll be getting married someday.
Yeah, I suppose she will. Somehow I keep thinking of her as a child.
What happens if her husband wants to live in the chateau? Would they have equal rights?
Uh-huh.
Neil, that's a tricky situation. Can we afford to stake our whole futures on something like that? If we sell out in Florida, we'll have nothing to go back to.
I realize that.
Well, do you see why I worry? And it's not just my feelings. Although I hope they do count for something.
Of course they do. I just can't leave Christy in the lurch. I feel responsible for her.
I guess it's just because you're such a nice person. And sometimes you're too nice for your own good. But I guess that's why I love you.
Hi. No problems?
Nothing important.
Oh, what a gorgeous day. Neil took me around everywhere. I'm beginning to see why he's so crazy about this country of yours. Well, I think I'm going to go upstairs and take a quick shower. What time is dinner?
Oh, not for at least an hour.
Oh, good.
You know, we don't have a dishwasher.
What? Oh, well, there's not much there. You can just wait and do them with the dinner things.
I won't be doing the dinner things. I think it's about time you did your share, because I'm sick to death of being treated like the household drudge, while you queen it as the lady of the house. This is not your house, and it never will be if I can prevent it.
Well, you little bitch. Did you hear what she said to me, Neil? Are you going to let her talk to me that way?
She does have a point, JoBeth. You have been imposing on her.
So now you're taking her side, huh? I told you this wouldn't work, the two of us in the same house. I hope now you see that the best thing to do is to go back to Florida.
I agree. For you, you'll never be happy here.
Oh, Neil, I'm so glad. Things will be wonderful. Business is booming in Florida now.
I don't think you understand, JoBeth. I'm staying here with Christy.
So that's it. And to think that I believed this little girl ploy when you were scheming a way to try to get him from me. What an idiot I've been. I guess I've really screwed things up for you two, haven't I? Coming in here and destroying your little love nest.
We can still make the evening plain if we leave straight away. I'll drive you to Bordeaux.
Is that all you have to say to me?
Time's wasting. You better hurry up and pack.
And as for you, Miss Smarty Pants, you can just wipe that little smirk off your face. And I wish you joy with the two-timing son of a bitch.
Quickly! Manzo, Christy. A fire started in the north field, and the wind is blowing this way.
Start bringing the hoses. I'll join you as soon as I'm dressed.
Christy!
Call the fire brigade and tell them to hurry.
You're not going there! It's dangerous!
got a tough job.
How did it start?
Oh, who knows? Picnickers, maybe.
I'm going to make you pay for these, Gaston Bébé.
Got more important things to do than worry about you.
God, you're all right.
Don't worry, we've managed to contain it, and we saved the wine cellar.
Well done, Brad.
You know, I'm proud of you, Brad, the way you coped with it all.
You mean that?
Sure. You're a partner worth having. Hold still a minute. Dirty face.
I'm probably filthy all over.
Mm-hmm. There.
Excuse me, Monsieur Neil. The police are here.
You'll be pressing charges, Monsieur Patton?
Yes, of course. Take him away. And here's the evidence.
Very good, Monsieur. We'll cool him off in the cells tonight. Will you come and give us a statement tomorrow?
For sure. Thank you.
Hey, you better get some sleep.
I must do end up to sleep.
You can rest then. You must be exhausted.
Why did you let Dobert think we were having an affair?
Well, I didn't mean to. She just assumed it.
I know, but you didn't put her straight.
You know, it's funny, but up till then, I'd been thinking of you as a little girl. She made me realize that you've grown up. That now you're a very attractive young woman. One I'd like to have an affair with.
So what's stopping you? What's wrong?
Your guardian. He's very strict. He'd have my hide if he found out. But maybe when you're 18, he'll relent.
Isn't it lucky it's my birthday in 2 weeks?
If the sun won't stay in your sky and the rain falls down night after night, when the rainbow fades away, I'm gonna be there at the end of your day. Let me dry your tears, let me hold you tonight, take you to heaven where the stars shine so bright. Forever, I'm gonna be there for you. Just reach out your hand, and your dreams will come true. Forever, until the end of time. If you will be mine, then I'll be yours forever. Forever.
Our first harvest.
The wonderful feeling.
You know, I think we just might make a success of this place after all.
So do I. Grandpapa would really be pleased. Maybe it's what he secretly planned all along.
Maybe.
Well, if you are listening, you old devil, here's to you. Happy?
Do you know what day it is?
Thursday? Oh, good Lord, your birthday.
We've been so busy, I forgot to get you a present.
Never mind.
We'll go into town together in the morning and choose it. How about a diamond ring to go with those stars in your eyes?
Oh, Neil.
In the meantime, you'll just have to make do with the birthday kiss. And my love forever.